get out of this house to go and demonstrate. I really want to come back alive and healthy, but if I don't, I pray that my death or arrest will ensure the future generation doesn't go through what I've gone through. I only have 50 shillings in my pocket as my fare to town. I don't know how I will come back to Kawangware, but the most important thing is I must show up for my country that is bleeding. I must show up for my future children and grandchildren. I must show up for that poor old man who can't get out of his house. I must show up for that cancer patient who's waiting for a fundraiser in order to go to India for advanced medication, since my country can't afford high-tech cancer facilities but can afford luxurious things for all the politicians. I must show up for that graduate who has stomached for 7 years without getting a job. I must show up for that policeman who's afraid to speak out. By orders from above, he arrests people because if he goes against his bosses, he will lose his job. I must show up for that person who's in prison for a crime he didn't commit because the justice system is corrupted. I must speak for the deaf and dumb, for they have no voice. I must stand up for that crippled person who can't afford